How much has it been getting at you not to be able to go out there with your teammates?
Man, it's been eating at me, but they've been having to save me from myself a little bit. But I finally got an opportunity. Put in the great work, end this thing off with a bang.
What is it about your defense that's been so strong, continuing to be strong throughout this?
Oh, just a belief, playing for each other, playing with great effort, fundamentals, and just not caring about anything other than what we got to do. Whenever we get called to go out there, we got to execute, and that's just our mindset.
Do you do a lot of reflecting on this season? Has that come yet, or do you guys?
Not yet. Obviously, you on a bye week, we do a little self scouting, but haven't really done that yet. I always wait till the end of the year.
Do you like snow?
I do. Finally, about time we got some.
So you're expected to play on Sunday?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You're in front of Miles Locker here. Do you guys have a bet for the national championship game?
He don't want to do that. I don't think he's too confident. But I'm all for it. I got the utmost confidence in my guys. So whatever he want to do, I'm with it.
How much fun was that?
It was a lot of fun. Man. Especially being an alum and an alumnus, and just thinking about all the work that my class put in over there, how we couldn't finish it, and then watching these guys, it brings great joy. So I definitely can't wait. Definitely try to go out there to that game as well, for sure.
Do you have any memories of playing in the snow, growing up in games and things like that?
Not really. Being the East Coast guy, you play in the snow a little bit, so it's don't really bring like the wow factor. But being in New England and not having any snow brings the wow factor. So I'm finally happy we get a weather game, and we're gonna see how both teams respond to it.
There's been a lot of outside noise about Bill's job status after the season. I'm just curious. I mean, how much stuff do you guys hear, and how much of an effort is it to kind of block out that outside noise?
Well, it's easy to block it out. Week in and week out, we got a job to do. Everyone's good in this league, and you got to put in the work to find out about that opponent, what they do well, and try to take that away. So focus has been on the next opponent. Right now it's the Jets, division game, last one. We both know each other very well. It's always a tight game, physical game. We play those guys, so that's where our mind is.
You got here, in the last parts of Matthew Slater's career.
Mm-hmm.
What did you know about him before you got here, and what have you learned about him as you've gone through?
Well, I just knew he was the greatest special team player to play. And when I got Joe Judge, when I was with New York, he spoke very highly of Matt. And then, coming here and seeing the work he puts in, one of the first guys here, always the last to leave, the work he does on his body, how he goes about his work in practice, the type of man he is on and off the field, it speaks volume. So I hope he's not done yet, so I get to spend a little bit more time with him, but it's been a pleasure playing with him, for sure.
Does he have any flaws?
We're all flawed as humans, but, on the field, man, I think he's a guy that every coach would want, their player as a model, for sure.
Jabrill, what's it like for you guys bonding as a team all year and then getting to this point where some changes?
Oh, yeah, at this point, basically everyone on the roster besides, the rookies know that the roster's not going to look the same year in and year out. It's never going to be this group again. Some guys might be here, but we know everyone's not. So, we're definitely enjoying this time, doing some things off the field, getting together. But we've always been a close group, but, toward the end of the year, we definitely, doing more to try to, enjoy this last little bit of this ride.
What are some of the memories that you're going to take?
Just how hard we fought, how hard we played for each other, man. Just, embracing all that adversity, going out there, doing our job, when things aren't going your way. And I think we all will be better for this, in the future.
Does your approach to this time of year and kind of the group, being at the end, does that change now a few years in the league as opposed to how you approached it maybe when you were younger?
Well, when I was young, I didn't really know anything for real. I was just a good football player, but throughout my years, I matured a lot. I learned a lot. Sponge of the game, learned from the older guys. I just try to share the wisdom, and it's definitely different now. But at the end of the day, got to go out there, you got to compete. Try to bring home a win so you could at least have that. To hang on to during the offseason. So, it's definitely stuff to play for.